got 508115 and another Merseyrail fail unit to Liverpool Central and New Brighton respectively. I'm trying to put 5000 to Birkenhead again for a weird Birkenhead North. Random video diary, random stations with that creature from Blackpool. Don't have a... What is your channel name? I don't even know it.
The Adventures of a Textbook Narcissist.
That.
Thank you. So yeah, our first station.
This is just... yes, I've been here before when it's cold, but I'm back again doing random stations across the Mersey because I felt like it. Let's see what's the tail. Only 507 to 508, which is boring shite, but okay. Here's another SpongeBob, I'm guessing from West Kirby to Liverpool Central. 11, oh 507 or 11. Oh, it's not a SpongeBob SquarePants and gutted. Look at the ugly thing. We've got another one on its way up to West Kirby. My tablet settings are even worse than normal. How good am I? Keep it rolling because I can see it and you can see the headlight. It's 2 at a time basically at Merseyrail, apparently. It's a 507 and 508, hardly exciting, but it is a SpongeBob at least. .507.001, the first ever for 507. Hardly an achievement. He's now departing. There's that. So the Liverpool Central service has departed. We'll follow this one because it's close to me. The blue one. There we go to West Kirby, where there's absolutely fuck all to do or see. Maybe a beach. There's nothing to do, so there you go. That's what that is, and that's what that is. Bridge, lift, bridge. Excitement. Oh, it's above me head, that'll tell me. 11.04 Liverpool Central, 508 108. Oh, that rhymed. Casually in your video there. I can't see it very well, you can, maybe. 507 003 New Brighton. That's the thing. 508 108. Are they changing staff or is it just broken? Centrale. Kind of Italian. 507 3. Can't say a bloody thing. There it goes to Liverpool Central via Birkenhead Park, I think, Conway Park, Hampton Square, James Street, Moorfields, Liverpool Lime Street, Liverpool Central. That'll conclude this random little part of this video diary. Another new nameplate at Conway Park for another section of video diary. Councillor George Howard. And that forms the 1114 to Liverpool Central, the Merseyrail, 57024. As we've got a New Brighton Old West Kirby service. I'm trained spot 5000 by the way, if anyone knows there's that species. I don't know why I'm saying this, but oh well. 507 005. The odd little spark there. Oh, there you go. That was sick. I've been here before, but I don't really care. It's my channel, my rules. Here comes another West Kirby service. Where's Kirby? That's the poor Scouse accent from a Scouser. Do I sit down? No. And the roof is half finished like that, so the sunlight's poor. It's 5:07 or 11. What do you do? The lazy spotter returns for another filming section. Where's Kirby? Sparkle, sparkle. Another Liverpool Central approaching. I'm not getting up because I am lazy. And they're not worth filming, really. Because I was seeing it at Birkenhead. Here it comes, see the headlight. Lazy. 508 one off. We bashed that earlier. SpongeBob SquarePants. We'll bash the next one. She's to the park via Hampton Square, James Street, Moorfields, Liverpool Lime Street, Liverpool Central. Fünf 0801 in German. That was close. Approaching will be the 11:28 or 29 served back to Liverpool Central. We're going to Hampton Square to change for a Chester at Ellesmere Port to change to another station, which 99% filmed that, but I don't really care. There's another one behind me, but you won't get that number. I'm laggy. So depressing, these. 508 104 again. Come on, Russ. Welcome back to another apartment video. I am now at Rock Ferry, which is on the Chester and Ellesmere Port line, still joined by the narcissist weirdo that goes via Hooton and Beach. Everything on in a second. And that is 508 120. Now I'm going to turn around for the bin. Reversing. I can go on and paint it. Reversing. Doesn't go to your correct destination. There we go. So Chester Ellesmere Port Liverpool Central services. It's a 4-platform station because they apparently terminate them in the morning peak. They go from Rock Ferry to Liverpool Central. I don't know if that's true. We'll cross platforms. Filming it badly, 508 125 on a return trip to Liverpool Central. That's what that is with the 11:44 service across bridge. Off she goes. We're currently changing platforms. What was that? It's that bird on the roof over there. By Hampton Square. I can't see. There's a better angle of 2 extra platforms at Rock Ferry. Wow. Something rather surprising at Merseyrail station is public toilets at Rock Ferry. Quelle surprise. I'm just walking around because there's nothing due for 10 minutes. Oh, do you want to play the workshop play? Welcome back to another section of Video Diary. We are at Hunts Cross, which is on the southern Liverpool Central line. So you go Wirral Central, Birchwood, that line to Merseyrail Road, and the northern line, the Merseyrail network, which goes up to Southport. There's another train on its way up. Isn't that the 1313 Northern? Or is it the EMT? I don't know. We'll see when it gets closer. And the first train is a Liverpool Line Street to Norwich service. It should be two Class 158 Super Sprinters. One of them will terminate at Nottingham. One 158-773, 158-777. Great little tone from the driver. Legend. I love the 158 tones, and there goes the train that brought us in from Liverpool South Parkway, which is the 507018 back to Southport. It takes 1 hour and 1 minute from here. Passing Liverpool, Manchester Road, Liverpool Line Street service, Class 150, 270, with a broken condom on the front as Northern Express 97. EMT. Another East Midlands trains service. 862. One 158-862 and 158-813. That front one must have been late then.
Yeah.
Must have been very late running if that's caught up. Which is at the hour behind service. Now approaching the slightly delayed 1313 Liverpool Line Street, Manchester Road stopper service via Hough Green, Wirral Central, Birchwood, Sanctuary Penketh, Trafford Park, Deansgate. Oh, my finger's on the screen again. 142028. Again, I've seen this 100 times. I'm walking to get the number on board. 142012 on the rear. She goes back to Manchester. 142012 on the rear. It's probably the last train until 1331, which is our train out of here. Back to wherever we disappear to next. In the distance, so terminating Southport Hunts Cross via Liverpool Central service. 507 or 508. Russ has decided to go all the way down the bottom. Oh, it's got a different livery on it. Good. Is it the Beatles story one? Good, I can get a picture of this. $508-011, and that'll conclude this random little part. 460. Looking for new Clever Echo 19. Oh, there's the shunter. That's good to see that. Where is it? It's right down the bottom there. There's the 156.
Ladies and gentlemen, next station stop will be Liverpool South Parkway. Passengers please change here for John Lennon Airport. Merseyrail service to Southport. Next station stop, Liverpool South Parkway. Thank you.
Oh, that gets in his way.
Right, no way.
Oh, looks like it's only just got in that as well. 364. 41.
Yeah.
41.
But there's another one right back.
319, 41. Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
There's one behind it. There's two of them in that shed. There's another one in the new livery that we're not sure the number about. On the section video diary, the Rainhill section is the 1409 starting with the brought us in from Edge Hill to Warrington Bank Key service. I've previously videoed here like a week ago with that. To see 56303, but I'm here for a shorter stay, or similar time stay, but oh well. That was 319368 via Lee Green, St Stanislaus Junction, Earlstown and Warrington Bank Key. Same with the Northern 14, 12, 14, 13. I think Manchester Victoria, Liverpool Lime Street, 319376. Record that back when we get down there. There she goes via Whiston and Highton. Whatever amount of school kids will be on the next one from my old high school. Walk the line from Lee Green. Nice.
Rainhill Locomotive Child Edition.
Yeah. There's a couple of like, plaques and things at the far end of this platform.
Yeah.
Once again, Rainhill, the home of the rocket and the original Liverpool to Manchester railway line.
This is why Rainhill is a historical station because of that stuff. Yes. There is bits of memorabilia including that and
beer.
I think Rainhill
Intercity.
is the most interesting flower pot skill in our customer.
Bob Rangers mate, sing a row here. Can't talk. Passing through Liverpool Line Street, Newcastle service via Manchester, Victoria, Leeds, York. Why did that sound like an elephant after it? 185, 106.
Newcastle service.
Manchester Airport, Liverpool Line Street via Waverley Only Park. That was 319367. Great amplified sound because we're technically indoors. Tooty wooty. 1429 passing, Liverpool Line Street, Manchester Airport. By St Stanislaus Junction. Seven one. 39371 via St Stanislaus Junction, Newton Willows, Manchester Road, Manchester Piccadilly and Manchester Airport. No, we don't recognise that train spotter over there. I'll conclude my Rainhill is on board.